nature lovers. I'm Johanna DeYoung. I'm a Texas Master Naturalist from the Coastal Prairie chapter. Today I'm going to tell you about bats and why they are our friends. Has anyone ever seen a bat? What was it doing? Was it flying or was it sleeping? What were the surroundings? Was it in trees that you saw them, or open fields, or near water? Where do you think they like to live? Under bridges? Yes. In trees? Yes. In caves? Yes. Do bats live alone? Some do, but many live in large groups called colonies. The largest bat colony in the world is in Texas. It's Bracken Cave near San Antonio. It has over 20 million bats. Bats usually live between 10 to 20 years. Some have lived up to 30 years. They have a baby a year and they are very good mothers. Sometimes a great-great-great-great-great-grandmother will live in the same cave with her great-great-great-great-great-grandchild. Bats usually fly and eat when the sun goes down. By the way, bats are the only mammals that can fly mainly at night, so that makes them nocturnal. What do bats eat? They love insects, moths, dragonflies, wasps, crickets, and mosquitoes. Do bats need to see insects to find them? No. They use echolocation just like dolphins. Bats make sounds that hit insects and then it bounces back to them, letting the bat know exactly where the insect is. Bats are terrific hunters of insects. They get rid of bugs that bite people. The bats in Bracken Cave in San Antonio munch as much as 250 tons of insects every night. A single bat can eat 5,000 insects a night. In the wintertime, there is not enough food for the bats, so some will hibernate until spring. What other animals hibernate? Bears hibernate, as you know. What happens when animals hibernate? Remember, their breathing slows down, they don't eat, and they don't move very much. In Texas, the big brown bat hibernates. It likes to live in hollow spaces in buildings. Some bats migrate in the winter. Migrate means to move from one area to another. For many creatures, this means to a warmer area. Since they are not hibernating, they continue to eat. Most Mexican free-tailed bats in Texas migrate to caves in Mexico. What other creatures migrate? Birds migrate. Monarch butterflies migrate. In the spring, if bats migrated, they begin returning to Texas. About 100 million Mexican free-tailed bats return from Mexico. Their babies are born in spring. Bats are mammals, meaning their babies are born alive, not in eggs like chickens. What other creatures are mammals? You and I are mammals. Dogs, cats, and cows as well. Baby bats don't have hair, and their eyes are closed just like kittens. What is in the middle of your stomach? In my stomach, I have a belly button. Bats have belly buttons too. Baby bats drink their mother's milk just like baby kittens, baby puppies, and baby humans. There are some myths about bats. True or false? Bats are blood-sucking vampires. Partially true. Vampire bats live in Central and South America. They bite the feet of cattle like a mosquito does, then lap at the blood. Don't worry, there are no vampire bats in North America. Bats are blind. True or false? False. Bats have excellent vision. Large bats have vision 3 times better than we do. Bats are dirty. True or false? False. They clean themselves like cats. Bats are scary. True or false? False. Dracula and other vampires are not real. Bats are really very gentle. Bats are pests. True or false? False. Bats save farmers billions of dollars by eating insects that destroy their crops. All bats have rabies. True or false? False. Less than 1% of bats have rabies. Bats don't have rabies any more than raccoons or squirrels. Bats like your hair. True or false? False. One may fly near you, but it's It's because it's chasing a bug. Bats are our friends and we can protect them. Bats are wonderful creatures that do a lot of good things. Some are even cute. Don't let anyone harm them. Enjoy watching them in the evening as they chase bugs. Thank you.